How often do you write? Do you find it difficult to maintain a consistent writing schedule? These are questions many of us have grappled with at one point or another. Whether you're an aspiring author or just someone who enjoys jotting down your thoughts, consistency in writing is key. Imagine you're building a house. Each word you write is like a brick. Now, if you only lay a brick once in a while, it's going to take an eternity to finish that house. But if you lay a few bricks each day, before you know it, you'll have a solid structure standing tall. That's the power of regular writing. Writing regularly, especially when you're working on something as substantial as a novel, is like keeping the engine running. It helps you make steady progress towards your final goal, one chapter at a time. And have you ever noticed how the more you do something, the better you get at it? Well, writing is no different. The more you write, the more your skills improve. You begin to develop your own unique voice and style. But perhaps one of the most compelling benefits of regular writing is its ability to help you overcome writer's block. We've all been there, staring at a blank page, the cursor blinking mockingly back at us. It's frustrating, isn't it? But when you write regularly, you're constantly fueling your creativity. You're giving your mind the freedom to explore different ideas, to play with words, and to bring your story to life. And before you know it, that dreaded block is a thing of the past. So you see, regular writing isn't just about churning out words, it's about progress, honing your skills, and keeping the creative juices flowing. It's about making your dream of completing a novel a reality. But how do you establish a regular writing habit? And once you do, how do you maintain it? As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore how to establish a regular writing habit and how to maintain it. Building a consistent writing habit can seem challenging, but it's not impossible. Imagine you're setting off on a journey to an exciting yet unknown destination. The first step is to have a clear idea of where you want to go. In the realm of writing, this translates to setting clear, achievable goals. Perhaps you aim to write a novel, or maybe you want to pen a collection of poems. Whatever your ambition, having a defined objective will guide your writing voyage. Next, let's talk about creating a writing schedule. Just like setting an alarm to wake up or penciling in a gym session, it's vital to allocate a specific time for writing in your daily routine. Establishing a rhythm and sticking to it can help you overcome procrastination and reduce the pressure of an empty page. Remember, consistency is key, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. Now, you might be thinking, 15 minutes doesn't sound like much. And you're right, that's why we start small and gradually increase our writing time. You wouldn't run a marathon without training, would you? It's the same with writing. Start with manageable sessions, then slowly extend them as your writing stamina builds. In addition to a schedule, it's crucial to have a designated writing space. This doesn't necessarily mean a fancy office with a mahogany desk. It could be your kitchen table, a cozy corner in your living room, or even a park bench. The key is to associate this space with writing, helping your brain to switch into creation mode whenever you're there. Sometimes, even with the best intentions and a killer writing space, the words just don't flow. That's where writing prompts and challenges come in. These handy tools can spark creativity, offering a starting point when you're stuck. They can be as simple as a single word or as complex as a scenario. Embrace them and let them lead you into unexpected narrative territories. Remember, the key is to start small and gradually increase your writing time. Establishing a writing habit may seem like a daunting task, but with clear goals, a consistent schedule, a dedicated writing space, and a sprinkle of creativity from prompts, you'll be well on your way to becoming a regular writer. And the journey? It's just getting started. Let's consider a case study that illustrates how a writer with a day job and family commitments can build a consistent writing habit. Meet Emily. Emily is a full-time nurse, a mother of 2 energetic kids, and an aspiring novelist. Despite her jam-packed schedule, Emily managed to integrate a consistent writing habit into her daily life. How did she do it? Let's delve into her strategies. Emily started by setting clear goals. She understood that her time was limited, so she set achievable writing targets. Instead of aiming to write an entire chapter in one sitting, she set her goal at writing for at least 15 minutes a day. This small, manageable goal allowed Emily to make progress on her novel without feeling overwhelmed. Next, Emily created a writing schedule and a dedicated writing space. She found that the early morning hours before her family woke up were the quietest and most conducive for her writing. She also designated a corner of her living room as her writing nook, a place free from distractions where she could focus solely on her novel. To ensure she made the most of her limited writing time, Emily started small and gradually increased her writing time. She began with 15 minutes a day, then slowly worked her way up to an hour each morning. This gradual increase helped Emily build her writing endurance, making it easier for her to write for longer periods. Emily also used writing prompts and challenges to keep her writing practice fresh and exciting. On days when she felt stuck or uninspired, these prompts served as a creative catalyst, sparking new ideas and helping her overcome writer's block. Accountability was another crucial element in Emily's strategy. She found an accountability partner, a fellow writer who also wanted to establish a regular writing habit. They checked in with each other regularly, offering encouragement and celebrating each other's progress. This mutual support kept Emily motivated and committed to her writing practice. Finally, Emily rewarded herself for meeting her writing goals. These rewards, whether a cup of her favorite coffee or an extra half hour of sleep, provided a tangible incentive for her to stick to her writing schedule. The result of Emily's efforts? Over the course of a year, Emily completed the first draft of her novel. Not only did she make significant progress on her writing project, but she also saw marked improvements in her writing skills. This case study shows that with determination and the right strategies, anyone can develop a consistent writing habit. Once you've established a writing habit, the next step is to maintain it. So, let's delve into the strategies that can help keep your writing habit going strong. First off, prioritizing writing. Just as you would prioritize a meeting or an important task, your writing should be a non-negotiable part of your day. Remember, you're a writer, and writers write. If you start treating your writing time as a necessary part of your daily routine, you'll find it easier to stick to your writing habit. Next up, flexibility. Life happens. There will be days when you're unable to stick to your writing schedule. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Instead, try to be flexible. If you miss your morning writing session, try to fit in some writing later in the day. If you can't manage your usual 1 hour of writing, go for half an hour, or even just 15 minutes. The key is to keep the momentum going. Tracking your progress is another effective strategy. Seeing how much you've accomplished can be a great motivator. You could track the number of words you write each day, the number of pages you've completed, or the number of chapters you've finished. Choose a method that works for you and stick to it. Accountability is another powerful tool. Find someone you trust, tell them about your writing goals, and ask them to hold you accountable. This could be a fellow writer, a mentor, or a friend. Knowing that someone else is aware of your goals can give you that extra push you need to stick to your writing habit. Don't forget to celebrate your milestones. Whether you finished a chapter, reached a word count goal, or simply stuck to your writing schedule for a week, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, can boost your motivation and make the writing process more enjoyable. Lastly, embrace inspiration. Inspiration can strike at any time, and it can be a powerful motivator. When it hits, don't hesitate to deviate from your outline or plan. Allow yourself the freedom to follow where your inspiration leads. Remember, the goal is to write regularly, not rigidly. Remember, maintaining your writing habit is just as important as establishing it. Be patient with yourself, stay committed to your goals, and keep writing. After all, every word you write brings you one step closer to completing your novel. In this digital age, there are plenty of tools and resources that can assist you in your writing journey. Let's dive into some of them. First up, writing apps. These are designed to make your writing process smoother and more efficient. For example, some apps offer features such as word count tracking, time tracking, and even distraction-free writing environments. And if you're someone who enjoys writing on the go, there are mobile-friendly versions available too. Next, we have writing prompts. These are great for those days when you're struggling to get started or feeling uninspired. They can come in various forms: a sentence, a question, or even a picture. There are websites, apps, and even social media platforms dedicated to providing daily or weekly writing prompts. Thirdly, let's talk about progress tracking tools. These are especially useful for keeping you accountable and motivated. They allow you to set goals, visualize your progress, and celebrate milestones. Some writing apps even have this feature built in, making it easier to track your writing habit. Lastly, consider reward systems. Yes, you heard it right. Rewarding yourself can be a powerful motivator. After reaching a certain goal or completing a writing session, treat yourself to something you enjoy. It could be a cup of your favorite coffee, an episode of your favorite show, or even a short walk in the park. The key is to make the reward something you genuinely look forward to. But remember, while these tools and resources can be incredibly helpful, they are just aids. The real work comes from you. The discipline to sit down and write, the determination to keep going even when it's tough, and the courage to share your words with the world. So, explore these tools, see what works for you, and most importantly, keep writing. Utilizing these tools can make your writing journey more enjoyable and productive. Regular writing is a crucial step in completing a novel or any writing project. This simple truth has been our guiding light throughout this journey we've embarked on today. It's the foundation upon which we've built a fortress of knowledge, strategies, and tools. And just like any good story, let's revisit the chapters that have brought us to this conclusion. We began by understanding the importance of regular writing. It's not just about progress, though that's certainly a significant part of it. Regular writing is about honing your craft, chipping away at the block of writer's block, and staying immersed in the world you're creating. It's about the dedication and commitment to the story you're telling. Then we delved into the art of establishing a writing habit. We learned about the power of setting clear, achievable goals and creating a writing schedule that works for you. We discovered the importance of carving out a sacred space for your writing, a sanctuary where your story can come alive. And we recognized the value of starting small, of gradual growth, and of the magic of writing prompts and challenges. Our journey then took us through a case study, a real-life example of a writer juggling a day job and family commitments who still managed to build a consistent writing habit. This tale of triumph reminded us that no matter the obstacles in our path, we can prioritize our passion for writing and make it a reality. Next, we focused on maintaining our newly established writing habit. We learned about tracking progress, seeking accountability, celebrating milestones, and embracing inspiration. We saw how flexibility is key, and that sometimes life will get in the way, but that doesn't mean we abandon our journey. It means we adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. And finally, we explored the plethora of tools and resources available to assist in regular writing. From writing apps to helpful online communities, we realized that we are not alone in our quest. There's a whole world of support out there, ready to help us stay committed and consistent. So here we are at the end of our journey, but really, it's just the beginning. Because now, armed with all we've learned, it's time to put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard and embark on our own writing adventure. Remember, writing regularly not only brings your novel to completion, but it also sharpens your skills, overcomes writer's block, and keeps you immersed in your story. And on that note, let's write on. Dear friends, let's write on.